supplies. So I have my tourniquet, my gloves. I need my syringe, my needle, and I'm gonna need my alcohol prep pad, my tube gauze.
Do you need tape?
My tape. I'm gonna use this one for that instead. I'm gonna use the red alcohol gauze, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get a transfer device to transfer my blood.
I was listening to her today, the Four Morons, but it's unreleased, I know, but I really like that song. She's awesome.
All right, so this is my transfer device, and then my tube to collect. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna go ahead and do, because I want to make sure that I am ready for when I find a vein, I'm gonna go ahead and set up my supplies. So I'm gonna go ahead, I already have my gauze and my alcohol prep pad. I'm gonna get my syringe. As y'all can see, this is where the flaps are, so this is the only place I will be touching. I won't touch that part there because that's where it's connected to the needle and blood goes through it, through there. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this one too. Without touching that, I'm gonna go ahead and screw it to the syringe. And the syringes, they're called Luer locks, which means that it has a lock on it so it doesn't go back. So what I have to do is unlock it, and that's what we call breaking the seal. So I break the seal by pulling the plunger just once, and that's it. Okay, I'm good. Because if you go in and you don't break your seal, when you're trying to pull the plunger to collect the blood, it's gonna be very hard to pull back. And since you're gonna have to do more force, as you go there and it pops, you could kind of like yank your needle. So you don't want that. Okay, so you kind of just break your seal. So I'm ready with that. And then for my transfer device, I'm just gonna open my packet and have it ready. Okay, just leave it there with my tube. All right, so now that I have everything ready, I'm gonna search for a vein, which Mr. Marcos has been difficult. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply my tourniquet. All right, Mr. Marcos, go ahead and make a fist for me, please. And I'm gonna go ahead and palpate and find my vein. Okay, so I had told him last time that I had felt one right there. So since I found one, I'm gonna kind of look like, okay, how does it go? Which this one kind of feels like it goes up. Okay. All right. So now that I found my vein, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and apply my gloves. And this video is gonna be sent to you guys so y'all can look at it and look at it, guys, because on Thursday you guys will be doing these. The ones that are doing just DMA. The other ones, you guys are gonna be volunteers. So I'm gonna apply my gloves. It should be dry by now, so I'm gonna apply my tourniquet, and tourniquet goes applied how far from the puncture site? It's a test question. 3 to 4 inches. All right, 3 to 4 inches. And tourniquets could only be left for how long? 1 minute, because if not, it causes?
The blood to coagulate.
What is that key term? Hemoconcentration. All right, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do, the way I'm gonna hold my syringe is 2 fingers in the bottom, 1 on top. So I'm gonna go like this in, okay? I'm gonna pull my safety device back, take my top off. Bevel has to be facing up, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and anchor my vein. So with my thumb, I'm gonna pull down, and then I'm gonna go in at what angle? 15 to 30, okay? So here we go, 1, 2, 3, in. Calm down, breathe. I'm gonna pull my plunger, which blood is already starting to come into the syringe. I'm gonna pull, 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 pull. I'm not gonna collect that much because I don't need it, the blood. I'm gonna remove my tourniquet. I'm gonna get my gauze. I'm gonna fold it in 4. And I'm gonna apply it over, but I'm not gonna press on it. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, out. Apply pressure. safety device right away. Now, can you apply pressure for me, please? Do not bend your arm, just apply pressure. Now, if this was a Vacutainer, then I would have disposed of it right away, right? But I can't because I have to first get the blood. I have to transfer it. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna pull back my plunger to get all that blood in from the needle. And then I'm gonna unscrew the needle off, dispose of it in my stripes right away, get my transfer device, and I'm gonna go ahead and screw it here from the end, just like that. All right, as y'all can see, it has that rubber sheath in the middle. You see that? That's because there's a needle in there. I'm gonna get my tube. I'm gonna go ahead and push it in, and automatically it's gonna transfer the blood into the tube, okay? You do not have to push the plunger, do not do that. It's gonna automatically do it. You remove it, dispose of this completely, and then mix it, right? In a slow motion. And then from here, what am I gonna do?
Right on there.
I'm gonna label my tube, and what do I put in my tube?
Your initials.
I'm gonna put my initials,
The time.
And the time.
date, time of collection, patient's name, and date of birth. Once I've labeled it, I'm gonna show it to my patient. Can you please verify the information is correct? If the information is good, I place this down, kind of in a standing position, right? I get this gauze, fold it in 4. All right, should already been the 2 minutes. And that's why I have him hold pressure and I do everything else, because if I apply the tape, he's automatically thinking that he's done and he's not gonna be applying pressure no more. But if I tell him hold pressure and I do everything else, by the time I'm done, it should already be the 2 minutes, okay? So I'm gonna look at it. As you can see, it hasn't bleeding that much no more or at all. Apply it over. Can you apply pressure here, please? I get my cold band. And this one just wraps around, guys. Tight, but not that tight. And then just apply it there. And make sure that your patient's feeling okay, which I think he is.
Yeah.
All right, and then that's it. We're done.